The creature had to fall, not because the Creator willed evil or delight in suffering, but because only through the fracture could the full depth, height, and breadth of who the Creator truly is come into view in a way no unbroken paradise ever could. Imagine the source, absolute, self-existent, needing nothing, knowing all without ever acquiring, creating without being diminished or changed. He pours out existence not from lack, but from pure overflow of goodness. He fashions beings who are not mini-sources, not rivals, impossible anyway. Since the uncreated cannot spawn another uncreated, he makes receivers, contingent, dependent, porous vessels meant to live by constantly receiving life. Glory, meaning everything from him. Their highest dignity is to mirror him perfectly in grateful openness, reflecting light without generating it, ruling as gifted proxies without ever claiming to be the king. In that original design, the creature knows the Creator as giver, sustainer, generous Lord. Rest is effortless, love flows freely, glory expands outward in ordered beauty. But that knowledge, though real and good, is limited. It's the knowledge of a child in a perfect home who has never wandered, never been lost, never needed rescue. The creature sees the Father's hand in provision, in beauty, in harmony, but never in pursuit, never in forgiveness, never in stooping to the lowest place to lift the rebel. Freedom is real here. The creature isn't a puppet. Love that is coerced isn't love. So the possibility exists. The receiver could try to invert everything, grasp at being its own little source, judge instead of receive, consume knowledge rather than be known by the knower, curl inward, declare independence. The lie whispers, you will be like God, not less, but a different kind of one, uncaused, self-defining. And the creature chooses it. The mirror shatters. The heart, built for restful dependence, strains under the impossible weight of self-sourcing. Toil replaces ease, thorns choke fruit, death severs the flow. The orphan ache sets in. We derive from a fractured head now, not a perfect one. We strive in stolen authority instead of resting in gifted rule. The divine pattern fractures. What was meant to unfold as received glory becomes finite loops of grasping that exhaust and empty. Yet this very fracture becomes the dark field where brighter glories blaze. Without the fall, the Creator remains known only as the unstained giver of an unstained world. But now, the source can manifest as Redeemer. He enters the ruined realm without ceasing to be source. He becomes creature without losing divinity. He takes the form of receiver under the curse he never earned. He sustains the very nails, thorns, spear, tomb that kill him. He swallows the inversion whole, dies in it, rises through it, restarts the code from within. 1. Christ, perfectly receptive to the Father. To 2, union with his bride. To 3, first fruits of new creation. Onward to the city where rest is deeper, intimacy fiercer, glory more radiant than Eden ever held. The redeemed know something the unfallen never could. The love of a forgiver who hunts the runaway. The grace that turns curse into hyper-blessing. The mercy that makes, where sin increased, grace abounded all the more, not just words, but lived reality. The grateful love of the restored burns hotter, clings tighter, worships more wildly than innocence, untouched by loss ever could. The creature's rebellion exposes the utter impossibility of self-life, proves no receiver can ever become source, and in that stark proof, it magnifies the true source as infinitely more than giver, as rescuer, reclaimer, the one who turns even the blackest betrayal into the canvas for displaying depths of goodness, justice, mercy. So the fall, permitted in sovereign wisdom, isn't a tragedy God couldn't prevent. It is the necessary shadow that makes the light of redemption explode with uncontainable splendor. Not because evil is good, but because conquering evil unveils glories innocence alone could never reach. The creature had to fall so the Creator could prove himself, not just as maker of beauty, but as the relentless lover who descends into ruin to raise us higher than we ever stood, proving his nature in the only way the broken heart could ever fully grasp, by saving what was lost. Like and subscribe.